It is time for us to put Perez's acts behind us and look ever forward to the Smoke Jaguar's eventual victory. I have successfully bid the entirety of the 362nd Assault Cluster to take the world of Courchevel. Demi Presenter, enlighten us on our new target.
Hi, Star Colonel. Until the Free Rasalhague Republic declared independence, this arid world was a footnote of average significance. But it became a highly valued asset when it was left on the Combine side of the new border, as it provides a direct jump ship route to the Republic's capital. A capital that has now, we've been informed, fallen to Clan Wolf.
What can you tell us? What can you tell us of its defenders? These 10th Alshan regulars.
The Alshan regulars were formed from the pardoned Rasalhague regulars after the Ronin War. Since many lost their homes when Rasalhague declared independence, there is a strong culture of tenacity and resilience. That is why the 10th nickname is Death Before Retreat.
A name worthy of true warriors.
Af. Let us hope they live up to it now that they have accepted our patrol and chosen the Hardcore Plains as their battleground. But this fight will not be as straightforward as our battle with the 14th Legion of Vega. We are hard burned to the planet and will arrive much earlier than scheduled. Each star will be deployed along multiple fronts to strike them before they expect us. Cobalt, your star will touch down behind this ridge line, advance on foot, and set up a firing line in this position. From there, you should be able to catch them as they attempt to ford this river. This open terrain will be their undoing with our superior technology. I'm advising all stars to outfit their mechs with long-range loadouts.
That will grant us a great tactical advantage.
Exactly. They will be unprepared and highly reactive. Stay focused on the battle ahead. After Edo, disgraceful behavior will not be tolerated. Hold yourselves to the high level of honor and discipline expected of your station. And I promise you not only victory, but absolution.
Flight Ops, Condor 672, eyes on the drop site. Opening drop bay doors. Cobalt, release imminent.
Cobalt Star, on site.
Advance to mark nav point and set up to hold that position, Cobalt. The rest of the 362nd will push them into the river. Leverage the heavy cover along the shoreline and pick the regulars apart at range. You will be holding the flank, Cobalt. Ensure that none break through.
It's good to be back out on the field again.
Yeah, I was getting pretty restless traveling here.
I don't think I've ever seen Wimmer like this.
The whole galaxy. Everyone is so on edge.
Yeah, you'd think with Wimmer in charge and Perez on Walcott.
His actions cast a long shadow, even if Dieter Osis took Perez away with him.
It will get better once we have driven the 10th out. We just need a win.
Af, we will have it here, and pay back the Star Colonel for invoking Surkai on our behalf. That was no small gesture. She sacrificed her own honor to minimize the fallout on us.
It won't matter. Our codices will be stained by Edo for the rest of our careers.
The invasion has barely begun. There will be opportunities to make up for Turtle Bay. We must do better. What else can we do? We are here. Everyone, take positions. The rest of the 362nd is going to be pushing them our way. Pick Keep them off while they ford the river.
More incoming! Detecting long-range weapons on those tanks. We should prioritize them.
Finish one off.
Incoming missile.
Mech's headed your way, Cobalt Star.
AF, finishing them off.
Target down!
Incoming missile. New hostile detected. Atlas. Incoming missile. Target.
Destroyed a mech.
Enemy terminated.
New hostile detected. Zeus.
One enemy mech down.
Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Down to target. Down they go.
New hostile detected. Wolfhound. Target destroyed.
Another down!
Ha! Enemy down.
New hostile detected. Quick draw.
Mech destroyed.
Target.
Enemy mech eliminated.
New hostile detected. Spider. Target.
Silver 1, Cobalt's theater is clear.
AF, we have visual on a regular's forward operating base in the hills across the river. Move quick and raise that base before they know what hit them.
Roger, Silver One. We are on our way.
So, I was looking at Comstar's intel for this planet before we left.
I thought you had stopped getting into places you are not supposed to be.
What can I say? Old habits die hard. But it's said that this place is rich in minerals. Perfect for us to set up a mining outfit here.
No wonder ghost bears were trying to outbid us here.
Took down a mech.
Hunchback.
Cobalt, we are touching down north of your position to assist. Moving in now to engage the enemy.
Acknowledged. Good hunting, Quartz One.
Your speed has ensured they have not had time to bring many of their mechs online, though all have begun their booting sequence. Take out as many of them as you can before they have a chance to finish.
New target. New hostile detected. Awesome. Target destroyed. Weapons online.
Target eliminated.
Incoming missile.
Yes!
New hostile detected. Urban mech. Incoming.
Enemy terminated.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Grasshopper.
Right down.
Target. Target.
Our victory is so close. Just a few more and we will have their base.
We've got them right where we want them.
Target.
This is it. The final push.
This is unfair!
You accepted our patrol. This is the fight you agreed to.
New hostile detected. Charger.
Star Commander's target is going critical.
Incoming missile.
Down to target.
New hostile detected. Hanamoto. Chi. Weapons online. Heat critical. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Weapons online. Weapons online.
Destroyed him then.
Silver One, forward operating base pacified. Cobalt holding for orders.
This will reflect well in the codex. Now, we are showing the 10th Alshain withdrawing to the mountains. Just a scientist. Cobalt, patch yourselves up and prep for immediate redeployment. We have them on the run. We will bring a clean end to this fight. Cobalt, listen up. The 10th Alshian regulars may be battered and beaten, but they have yet to issue an official surrender. As I anticipated, they appear to be executing a tactical withdrawal into a region known as the Dragon's Rift Mountains. The tight mountainous terrain has made long-range scanning impossible, but aerial flyovers are picking up numerous fusion reactor signatures. It appears the bulk of the regulars' remaining forces are proceeding right into the mouth of our trap. My command trinary will be waiting to greet them.
What do you command, Star Colonel?
Now that we have secured the hardcore plains, I want you to swing wide of our position and help us box the remaining Alshin regulars in. While I am leading the attack against the bulk of the Alshin forces, I need you to approach from the northwest point and clear out any rear guard that may be in place. Then link up with us at a designated rally point. We must disrupt these delaying actions, or the fighting will never cease.
AF, we will deploy immediately.
Good. Do not let me down, Star Commander.
Flight Ops, Condor 117. Low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
Copy 1-7. LZ is clear of hostiles, so drop at your discretion.
F, our discretion. 117 out.
Cobalt Star is on site, Star Colonel, proceeding along nav route.
AF, my forces have already engaged the regular units. Be advised, their numbers are greater than we could have anticipated. They are weaponizing the tight terrain to negate our tech's range advantages.
Solid copy.
The Surats have the high ground on us.
Stay mobile, or none of us will make it out of this in one piece.
We need to take out the L-arm carriers. Getting close if we can. The missiles have to arm mid-flight.
Regulars dead ahead.
Screening for their main force. Let them have it.
That's it. Target down. Watch out. More regulars hitting the field.
Stay on them. Do not let them get away from you.
New hostile detected. Vulnerable.
Reactor breached. Nice shot.
Mech destroyed.
Check your tactical map and keep moving, Cobalt 1. Hostiles keep pouring in. Wipe out all the regular forces on your way to the rally point. We need to box them in and crush them.
Supposedly, these regulars' nickname is Death Before Retreat. They are doing their best to live up to it.
Yuichi says it is because they lost their home during the Ronin Wars.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Star Captain Gabriel, sit rep.
We're taking heavy fire in our position. Requesting support.
Cobalt 1, move in and provide Silver 6 with fire support immediately. No unnecessary losses today.
Star Colonel.
New hostile detected. Orion. Incoming missile.
Target down.
Destroyed.
Enemy mech eliminated.
New hostile detected. Grasshopper.
Got another.
Target destroyed.
Who are you monsters?
As I said before, we are Smoke Jaguar. We lay claim to this world, and we will have it.
New hostile detected.
No. I've already lost my home to Rasalhague in filth once. I will not lose this one.
Star Commander's target is on critical.
New hostile detected. Warhammer.
Got one.
Mech destroyed.
That reactor's going to blow. Enemy mech eliminated.
New hostile detected. Assassin.
Mech terminated.
Their mechs are not holding out against us.
Easy marks.
Cobalt 1, my command star is now engaged. Move it.
Still advancing to the rally.
Destroyed.
These Surats refuse to roll over.
They may be from the inner sphere, but they are still MechWarriors.
Hey, detecting hostile activity up ahead.
Stay sharp, Cobalt 1. They have forces attempting to target your flanks.
Closing in on rally point, Star Colonel. Star Colonel Wimmer? Do you read me?
Silver 1 took a heavy autocannon hit. She is showing operational, but I cannot hail her on the command channel. Form up on her position and defend her from these barbarians!
Star Captain.
Mech destroyed.
up the fight. Do not give these demons an inch.
New hostile detected. Banshee.
Mech destroy. Mech destroy.
New hostile detected. Archer. Ammo low.
Mech destroy.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Hunchback. Target
Back up. That reactor's gonna blow.
Listen, there are offline repair bays here. We have yet to secure the codes for them. One of these surats might have them.
Might be worth scanning some of the down regulars. Their officers may carry codes for them.
Scan mode disengaged.
I got something. Might be able to get those repair bays up and running.
Scan mode disengaged.
crush them down to the last warrior.
Not so fast, Cobalt 1. My star is picking up movement. We have hostiles closing in.
We still have plenty of fight left in us. All units, attack!
Cobalt, weapons free.
Got one. Sustaining heavy damage. You have fought well, Freeborn. But you are finished.
All regulars stand down. Cease fire and stand down. Smoke Jaguar, we surrender.
A wise choice. Intelligence to match your bravery. But your forces were overmatched. Cobalt 1, our work here is done. Elementals will round up the All-Shane regulars. Return to the Ixchel and await orders from the Star Colonel. She will prep your next assignment.
The 10th Alshan regulars have surrendered, though the rest of the planetary militia refuses to stand down.
I do not understand. I thought the common people would be glad to be rid of their Kurtan overlords.
They are afraid. Afraid they will meet a similar fate to the people of Edo.
I am not Cardera Perez, and he is not here. Galaxy Commander Dieter has taken Perez with him to invade Wolcott on a very short leash.
Irrelevant, Star Colonel. News of your unit's involvement in the massacre has followed you here. They fear a similar fate.
What would you suggest to ease these fears?
Make bondsmen out of those captured from the 10th Al-Shain. Have them be ambassadors on your behalf.
It does not work like that, Demi-Presenter. Bondsmen must be claimed in the heat of combat. And no such claims came from our battle with the Alshan regulars.
Star Colonel, if I may, we might have someone better. My bondsman Yuichi was claimed on Turtle Bay. He could speak on our behalf.
Very well. I will take direct charge of Yuichi. He will assist Demi-Presenter Akari and I with the local populace.
That still leaves us with the issue of the planetary militia.
Indeed, it does. The 362nd now has two major objectives. One, secure high-value assets throughout the system. Two, destroy all partisan opposition. If Turtle Bay taught us anything at all, we must be on guard for more than just planetary militia after what their Yugawa did. I will evaluate our high-priority targets and prepare our mission briefs. Star Commander Jaden, take time to prep your star for redeployment. Once we have our targets, we will need to move fast to secure them.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
Though we have successfully captured bases across Courchevel, this local militia is hell-bent on taking them back from us.
They seem to only be growing more confident.
Indeed. So it is more important than ever for our cluster to keep pushing the spheroids back. All across the planet, this militia, along with the Alshane regular fragments, have been targeting military installations we secured after our conquest. I am dispatching stars across Courchevel, spreading this cluster as thin as I dare. You are being assigned to Delta Base, which the Watch flagged as a likely high-priority target. You must secure this base. Should it come under attack, ensure its structural integrity.
Understood, Star Colonel. We will not let them destroy the base.
See that you do not. I have already had reports of other stars failing, and we cannot afford any more losses, Star Commander. Looks like you arrived just in time, Cobalt. You are getting into position. Quiev?
AF, just touched down. Moving into position now.
Scan mode.
Condor spotted two hostile ships approaching your position on the fly-in. Brace for contact. And remember, minimize damage to the facility. Unlike these barbarians, the clan does not want to waste vital infrastructure.
Such a disgrace. They should know when they are beaten. After everything that has happened with the Ryugawa, we should not underestimate them.
They must be rattled. Look how many bodies they're throwing at us.
New hostile detected. Dervish.
They are down.
New hostile detected. Kitara. Target destroyed.
dropship is a troop carrier, Gazelle class.
That's not a standard payload. Stravad! They've converted it into a giant gunship.
Eyes up, and check those lines of fire.
Do not forget to protect the base, Cobalt. That Gazelle has several exterior turrets mounted on its hull.
Subsystem destroyed.
Aft, Jaguar 1.
An armorist.
Subsystem
Target down.
Subsystem destroyed.
Destroyed him neck.
Another down.
Is that it? The gunship is withdrawing?
Unlikely. Probably cooling its weapons down for another attack. Be on the lookout for it.
Gonna be hard to miss. That thing is massive.
Forget about that for now. We have more enemies incoming, so anyone who needs the repair bays should use them now.
Acknowledged.
Here they are. Give them a warm welcome.
New hostile detected. Crab.
Base is sustaining damage, Star Commander.
We may have to sacrifice some structures. As long as we can keep most of it standing, we should be fine.
Hostile detected. Rifleman.
Enemy mech down and out. Back up. That reactor's gonna blow.
New hostile detected. Catapult.
Cobalt, that Gazelle just popped up on the radar again. It is angling for another attack run.
Gazelle is back for more.
They are definitely getting frustrated. It has armed more of its turrets.
In atmosphere? Are they trying to overheat mid-flight?
They must be getting desperate. Watch yourselves.
Subsystem destroyed.
Got one.
Subsystem destroyed.
guns they bolted onto that thing. It's a miracle it hasn't gone supernova yet.
Trebuchet.
Likely they will come around for another pass once they cool off a bit.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
There goes another.
New hostile detected. Griffin. Target destroyed.
Yes, Star Commander.
Speaking of which, new batch of mechs, hot off a dropship, heading our way.
New hostile detected. Dragon.
Back down.
The Star Commander's target is going critical.
New hostile detected. Victor.
This is it. Our chance to take it down.
Incoming missile.
Using that many weapons in atmosphere, when they are already on fire.
Giving a last stand. If they cannot destroy us, they will take down as many of us with them as they can.
Yeah. Keep your distance from that thing.
Target eliminated.
Enemy down.
Subsystem destroyed. Weapons online. Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed.
Base is secure, Star Colonel. The gunship has been neutralized.
Good work from you and your star out there, Cobalt. The base is secure and the spheroids will not be able to leverage a victory over us.
I still cannot believe they threw a dropship at us. I thought the spheroids treated them as too rare to risk in battle.
They must be getting desperate.
Hold on site just a little longer, Cobalt. I will send another star to relieve you shortly. Cobalt, the Clan Watch has uncovered movement records that indicated a high-ranking militia leader has fled to a fortified base resting on a large pocket of farmland. I dispatched Shadow Binary, led by Star Captain Adam Bess, to verify this information and cut the head off the snake should a target of opportunity present itself. Shadow Binary is now reporting heavy resistance. Their forces are pinned down.
They failed to meet the grade. We will do better.
That is what Shadow One said. Do not let your ambitions get the better of you, or you will find yourself overseeing salvage cleanup for more competent warriors.
Understood.
I am assigning you as a response force. Drop into the AO and find out the status of the situation. If you have an opportunity to destroy key militia targets, take it. The safety of Shadow Binary is secondary to our main objectives. They had their chance. If key militia assets are in the field, we have a chance to end this obnoxious resistance to our rightful rule of this system. See that it is done, Star Commander.
Condor 255, flight ops. You are cleared into the AO with vectoring at your discretion. Be advised, enemy anti-air and hostile ground forces near the LZ.
Copy, Ops. Acknowledge enemy activity as stated. Advancing under fire.
Toss right into the fire.
Nothing we have not seen before.
Yeah, just like old Ibrahim's hot drop regiments on Huntress.
At least he's not around to beat you if you take too many hits.
Yeah. Because you would be dead. Get your heads in the game, kids. This is for real.
Got one.
New hostile detected. Focus. Target destroyed.
They are down.
Destroyed.
Target down.
We have more incoming, Cobalt.
Cobalt, my star counted at least one reinforced mech company backed by armor and artillery. No info on what condition they are in.
Target
Yeah. So they have the numbers on us. Star Captain Bez, hostile mechs down. But we need to get out from under these guns. Advance up on my marked nav point. Take those things out.
Cobalt, watch out! They got this area pre-sighted for their artillery barrages.
Status of your other star.
New hostile detected.
Star Commander Travers Star is trapped behind their sealed gate. Signals are still green, but I cannot reach them on comms.
this badly.
New hostile detected. Rifleman. Incoming missile.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Dervish. Incoming missile.
Enemy terminated.
Target
Mech destroyed.
Target down.
target. Target destroyed.
Jaguar base. Artillery silenced.
Good. Star Commander Bess, proceed back on mission. You have your orders.
AF, Star Colonel.
Got one. We have a clear path to the gate. Moving there now, Jaguar 1.
AF. Shadow Star, draw any hostiles away from Cobalt while they breach the gate.
Understood.
Is anyone reading us? This is Star Commander Travers. This is Cobalt 1. I read you. What is your status? These Surats have us under heavy fire. We cannot push them back much longer.
More fires for us to put out. This is going to look really good on us.
Hurry! The rocks have jammed our long-range comms and all our displays. No idea how many are in the area. Hang tight. The gate is sealed.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. New hostile detected. Vulcan. disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Incoming new vessel. New target.
Destroy that target!
Enemy destroyed.
Scan mode engaged.
Almost got it.
Scan mode disengaged. New target. Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode disengaged. New hostile detected. Quick draw. Target.
One enemy mech down.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete.
Located the terminal codes.
Scan mode.
Hurry! They are shelling us!
Then fight harder!
Scan
Yeah.
mode
If
engaged.
you hadn't got yourself in this mess, we wouldn't be forced to bail you out.
About to breach the gate.
Scan mode disengaged.
Cobalt, stay sharp. Walking right into heavy fire.
Ready and waiting.
We have linked up with Star Commander Travers, Jaguar 1.
Eliminate all threats in the AO. If you get eyes on the target leader, take them out.
Ah. Now that we have relief, we can find that Surat scum and take him out.
Yes!
Target.
Nice shot. Reactor going critical.
New hostile detected. Champion. Target.
Enemy mech down and out.
Target.
Area clear, Jaguar 1.
I am detecting heat signatures north of you, and a Union dropship spooling up for launch.
If the target leader is on the ground, he is making a break for it.
F. Range to the mark point and disrupt that launch.
Understood. Advancing.
If the militia keeps it up, no one on this world will have a home left.
Fear is driving them to fight. They know what happened on Edo.
Then they better surrender. Because I will not sit back and let the other units take the glory from us.
We just need to keep executing out here, and Command will trust us to play a big role in this invasion. A scout. Looks like they are trying to range back into a good comm zone to warn them we are coming. They will try and buy time for the launch.
Destroyed him there.
The dropship is launching out, Cobalt 1.
Damn it! We allowed it to slip through.
Neg, Clan Watch is tracking its movement. Your focus is the remaining militia forces. Clear them out.
Not a problem. These spheroids are outclassed. At least against us.
Watch yourself, Cobalt 1. You might find yourself needing power support.
Watch closely, Travelers, and witness what it means to get the job done out here.
do not even know where to start. You showed well, Cobalt 1. You certainly followed through on your word. I need you elsewhere, so advance to the extraction zone. Shadow Binary can clean up after themselves.
Think they'll find anything of value?
Who knows?
Regardless, we did well here. Our codices will show that our star finished what an entire binary could not.
A bit unfair. They did clear a way for us.
Jaguars value results, and those that can know their own limits. Shadow Binary thought themselves above their opponents, and now will carry that mistake with them wherever they go. We should never fall to complacency, regardless of how inferior we think the enemy is, or we risk a similar fate.
Standing by for extract, Jaguar 1.
While the Taisa, Simmer, and the bulk of the Alshin regulars have surrendered, we have reports that splinter forces affiliated with the regulars have joined up with pockets of embittered planetary militia, unwilling to follow suit. They're intent on dragging this fight on as long as they can.
Foolish.
Be that as it may, we must pound these forces into submission, but we are currently in the dark on where these splinter forces and militia units are hiding, and who is supplying them. If we can find out who the party or parties are that are arming these upstarts, we can disrupt the supply chains and draw them out.
Do we know where to look?
I was provided a list of local defense contractors known to do business with the DCMS in the past. I passed it along to your watch for review.
Following up on the Demi-Presenter's intel, we have employed aerial surveillance probes to sweep every inch of the region these contractors operate out of to try and find targets of interest. Based on these sweeps, we have identified facilities across this region that could be utilized as makeshift logistics centers.
That is good news.
Cobalt, you will be dropped into the AO and investigate the suspected strongholds. Extract all intel you can find on these groups. If they are assisting in system partisans, bringing these companies to heel could choke out the malicious arms suppliers.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
Flight ops, Condor 117. Low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
Copy 1-7. LZ is clear of hostiles. Cleared to drop at your discretion.
Online.
Roger, our discretion. 1-7 out.
Online.
Mechs deployed. 1-7 out.
We are proceeding to the marked point, Star Colonel. I will relay any findings.
AF, AO scans are not detecting any operational fusion reactors. Could be the terrain again, or their forces are still shut down. Just be on guard.
Requesting we shift to a private comms channel, Star Commander.
Switched. What is on your mind, Ez?
This area is quiet as a tomb. You think they will offer up the info on who is feeding them the supplies without a fight? They're waiting for the right time to hit us.
So, these are paltry militia units. If they take us out, we are not worthy of calling ourselves Smoke Jaguars.
Yeah. We can handle anything these sewer rats throw at us.
Sensors are quiet, Star Commander.
Scan mode.
Let's kick over this rock. See if it's hiding anything.
Scan mode disengaged.
Picked up a signal. Looks like a data vault. Moving to scan. Interfacing with the vault console.
Disengaged.
Done. Scan uploaded, Star Colonel.
Scan received. Reviewing it now.
Guys, my sensors are Contact!
Counter!
I knew this was a trap.
At least we know we are in the right place.
New hostile detected. Assess.
Took down a mech!
Target destroyed.
next target, Cobalt. The intel from that data vault contained routes for supply pickups. It appears our local contractor is distributing arms on behalf of Luthian Armor Works to aid the Courchevel militia.
Huh. No wonder they are trying to keep us away from here.
See what else you can find. We need to know where their supply pickups are taking place.
I have eyes on militia air units. They have some firepower at their disposal.
New target.
Down to target.
Target destroyed.
Cobalt, head on a swivel. They know we are here poking around.
You still think your bondsmen can win the hearts and minds of these violent spheroids, Ez?
I do. Although I admit, it will be difficult. Especially with the specter of Ito still hanging over us.
It will be a lot easier for Yuichi to get through to them if we cut off their arms suppliers.
Detecting militia units. Up ahead.
They're not taking any chances.
Enemy down.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Target destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Target destroyed. New target.
Write it down.
Destroyed. Scan
Area secured.
All these independent weapon suppliers.
Scan
No wonder the Inosphere is such a mess.
Scan mode.
It is true. Multiple outfits with government backroom deals and hidden agendas. You were just begging for trouble.
Our way is cleaner. Everything under one banner. The clan controls all.
Likely not enough profit in that model for these spheroids. Their greed has already set them back so far.
Heads up. Hostiles blocking our route. Down to target.
Incoming missile.
Down to target.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
I have eyes on another base, Jaguar 1.
Conduct a scan now.
Enemy neutralized.
Your path is clear, Star Commander.
Scan.
Jaguar 1, I count 3 data vaults and offline repair bays.
Leave no intel unaccounted for.
Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete.
Got it.
Scanning complete.
Eyes up, Cobalt 1. Hostiles incoming.
They are not gonna make this easy.
Scan mode disengaged. Hostile detected. Phoenix Hawk. Scan mode engaged.
Mech terminated.
No intel. They appear to be codes of some kind.
Enter them into the repair base. Could use some repairs before we get back. This has been a slog.
Destroyed a mech.
Scan mode engaged.
Codes uploaded. Repair bays are functional.
Disengaged.
Utilize the repair bays while you can, Cobalt 1. Keep yourself intact out there.
Systems offline. Field repairs.
Enemy terminated.
Finish one off.
Cobalt, we're detecting multiple fusion cores activating in the proximity of your position.
Missile.
Moving to investigate. Militia units sighted. Moving to engage.
Shred them all to pieces.
Mech destroyed.
New hostile detected. Griffin.
Mech destroyed. No matter who is arming them, their machines do not measure up.
We will keep piling them up until they get the message, or none are left standing.
Closing in. More hostiles dug in.
It appears we have squeezed this area for all we can. Now wipe out their remaining forces.
Ah!
Target destroyed.
One enemy mech down.
Missile. Target.
Mech destroyed.
Incoming missile.
Looks like we took them past their last fighter.
Sensor is clear, Cobalt 1. Now head to the extraction zone. I have dispatched a dropship to collect you.
Understood. Advancing to the extraction zone. Holding for extraction, Jaguar 1. Picking up an inbound ship. It is not one of ours.
Likely the militia's heavy hitters. I have no assets in the area to reinforce. You will have to face them alone.
Understood. Eyes up, everyone. We have a fight on our hands.
Incoming missile.
Down they go.
Online. Target destroyed. Weapons online. Heat proven. New target. Target
Mech destroyed.
Nothing on sensors, Jaguar 1. All militia forces are dead or knocked offline.
Acknowledged, Cobalt 1. Condor 606 is moving in for extraction. Hold on station till then. Cobalt. With the planetary militia refusing to stand down, one of our key targets on Courchevel is under threat. During the days of the Star League, the SLDF operated a logistics depot designed to facilitate supplying the nearby 34th Royal Battle Mech and 68th Jump Infantry divisions. According to the Dragoons, these facilities were prime targets during the succession wars for the vultures to pick clean. Very few survived the centuries of conflict. But orbital surveillance shows that the Courchevel depot remains intact.
If that is true, then that base is hallowed ground. We cannot let the militia take control of it.
Af, we cannot. Jaden, your star's mission is to investigate and secure the facility before the militia lays claim to it. Cobalt's insertion point will be here, far enough from any possible hostiles that may be in the facility. Access the base through the main gate and make your way to the inner sanctum of the mech hangars. You will be given our archived SLDF access codes for the facility, which should grant you access to the entirety of the depot. Star League facilities like this are sacred to our people. You will do everything in your power to secure this facility in the name of the Smoke Jaguars, no matter the cost. Be prepared for anything.
It will be our honor, Star Colonel.
Games, Condor 419er, inbound to the LZ. No hostiles detected.
Star Commander, you should soon have eyes on the facility. They are built along the side of a mountain range. Keep me apprised of the situation.
Aft, Star Colonel.
What the hell?
Contact. Militia forces. Right outside our destination.
Have they occupied the facility?
Neg, gates remain sealed. They are patrolling just outside.
Make short work of them before they can call in reinforcements.
On it.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Archer.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Assassin. Target destroyed. Target.
One enemy mech down.
New hostile detected. Phoenix Hawk. Incoming missile.
Mech terminated.
Destroyed. Target.
Patrol cleared. No sign of forced entry.
Good. Proceed on mission. There should be a receiver terminal nearby.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Codes seem to have...
Overridden.
Wait,
Scan mode.
we are being tight-beamed a video transmission from the base?
They're receiving it as well. Message dated 2784.
To those accessing this facility, I am Alexander Kerensky, Commanding General of the Star League Defense Force.
The Great Father.
In preparation for Operation Exodus, I have commandeered all military supplies and perishable food stored in this facility. However, I have instructed the fleet to leave all medical supplies and non-perishable goods behind. We welcome any hegemony and SLDF personnel to use this facility for shelter to weather the dark times ahead. Know that though we have chosen to embark into the void of uninhabited space, our souls will forever remain committed to the ideals of the Star League. Peace, prosperity, and unity for all mankind. My one order to you is this. Survive and ensure that the light of the League does not die in darkness. Udache.
Unbelievable.
To think it survived after all this time.
Do you think anyone took shelter here during the succession wars?
If they did, they do not appear to be here now.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
Second bulkhead up ahead. There must be another receiver terminal nearby. Damn. Someone changed the codes. Our old SLDF credentials will not work.
Look around. There must be some way of getting through.
I found something, but no codes.
Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup.
We got something. Looks promising.
Let me see. These should work. We should get back to the door. Another video message attached. This one from 2820.
Disengaged.
Hello. I am Michael Evans, Comstar Subdirector and former member of the Starleague Department of Communications.
Comstar?
To anyone hearing this message, we've taken up refuge in what was formerly the Courchevel SLDF depot. For safety, I have erased all known records of this facility from Comstar's database and have encoded new access codes to this transmission. Primus Conrad Toyama is a madman. He is twisting all of our work to maintain the HPG communications network into some kind of religious cult. His supporters are hunting those of us who refuse to indulge in his fantasy that our founder was some kind of prophet or messiah. If you are hearing this, if you knew Jerome Blake to be a man of science, then please join us. Or find refuge wherever you can. Do not let Blake's true vision of Comstar die with us.
What was that about?
Scan mode engaged.
I'm now recording and broadcasting this conversation across all frequencies. You will not be able to hide what you're doing here.
I have no reason to hide. The Combine has received information that you're illegally housing stolen SLDF mechs and weapons. By order of Coordinator Yoguchi Kurita, you will open these gates and surrender all of your mechs and SLDF SLDF equipment to the Draconis Combine. This is your final warning!
Where did you get this information? Was it Comstar? You have been deceived. We have no mechs or weapons here. Toyama is using you.
Shit! Yes!
Everyone! Take shelter in the inner hangar! Now!
Monsters.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode engaged. Security overridden. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode.
They have power. Someone is home.
Scan mode.
Eyes up, everyone.
Wait,
Scan mode.
this looks like our equipment. Star Commander, we should scan the area.
Scanned salvage.
You were right, Naomi.
Marked for pickup.
This tech is ours.
How the hell did they manage to get it?
Marked for pickup.
Huh. This one has 360-second tags on it.
Data course. Data course. Most of them appear encrypted.
Disengaged.
But wait, this one is from a few minutes ago.
So, Invader Battlemechs inbound. They just took out our militia screen.
Marked for pickup.
In from the others. If they head into the depot, they'll be trapped. Try to cheer them green. The ISF wants those mechs as functional as possible.
Free birth. We walked right into their trap.
ISF. This isn't good.
We need to get out of here. Now!
Star Commander, the ISF seems to have rearmed the turret network and auto repair facilities that Kerensky disabled. Our SLDF codes should be able to flip them over to our side.
Do it! These freeborns are far past wanting an honorable fight.
Repair base reactivated. I can only disable the turrets from here. To flip them to our side, we'll need to hack their control centers. They will be flagged in sensor mode.
If we see those control centers, hacking them should be our priority. We can use all the help we can get.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Inner sanctum turrets flipped to our side. They should be a nasty surprise for the Koreans.
Scan mode disengaged. New hostile detected. Warhammer. Scan mode engaged. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Rifleman.
One enemy mech down.
New hostile detected. Shadowhawk. Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Jaguar 1, Korean forces are attempting to box us into the base. They are after our mechs, requesting reinforcements.
Scan mode.
Green lighting deployment now. Can you fight?
AF, we encountered minimal resistance getting here.
Scan mode.
Then attempt to break through. We will be there soon to reinforce.
Man, this is going to suck.
Just more glory for us.
Scan.
Good enough reason for me.
Stand by, Cobalt. Turrets coming online.
New hostile detected. Centurion.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Destroyed.
Star Commander. Reinforcements en route now. Break through if you can.
They got eyes on us.
Use cover. Get in close if you can. Outer turret defense is engaged. That is the last of them until the entrance.
Target.
One more for me.
New hostile detected. Vulcan. Target.
Enemy next eliminated.
New hostile detected. Aurora. Destroyed. New hostile detected. Cataphract. Destroyed.
I think that is it for in here.
Then let us get out of here.
Weapons cold.
Jaguar 1, we are coming out.
Good work, Star Commander. Now, do you want to help us take out the trash?
Gladly.
Your mechs all look like shit. Are you sure you still have some gas left in the tank?
Scan salvage. Marked Vertica. Scan mode disengaged. Target.
appreciated, Star Colonel.
I can hardly believe it. To hear Alexander Kerensky's true voice. His message of hope.
He was on the right side of history. He knew the great houses were on the verge of tearing themselves apart.
It's a shame those poor souls that took refuge here paid for that with their lives. They should have gone with him. Maybe then they would have lived.
Perhaps. Or they could have died thousands of light years from home. The people who followed Kerensky were not infallible. They would eventually ignite the Pentagon Civil War after Alexander's death. Had it not been for his son Nicholas,
the clans would have never formed.
Still, he gave them all a fighting chance.
And what did that chance give them? Just a handful of years before House Kurita came and killed them all in a chemical attack.
The Combine thought they had SLDF weapons. The director accused Comstar of feeding the Kuritans false info.
Yeah. They said they were fleeing the Order. Some sort of internal purge?
Does it matter? Regardless of who they were, the Combine were still complicit in murdering them all.
It matters because Comstar are now our allies feeding us information.
The question is, in this scenario, are we the Kuritans? Or the refugees being led to slaughter?
If Comstar ever crosses us, we will crush them just as easily as any other freeborn.
Perhaps. But we should still be cautious of what the Demi-Percenter says from now on.
Af. What about the ISF? Now we have the Combine's intelligence agency to worry about as well. The encoded transmissions back at the base. I might be able to backtrack them with enough time.
You think so?
I think... No, I know I can do it. I've broken into our own systems enough times to know a thing or two about encryption.
Then chase it down. But do not let it distract you from your duties. I still need you focused in the field.
Will do, Star Commander.
Everyone, before we begin, I have an important announcement. Hours ago, we received word that Galaxy Commander Dieter Osis and the rest of Beta Galaxy failed to take the world of Volcott.
How?
Based on our preliminary after-action report, the DCMS set traps prior to the battle. Osis was baited right into them, attempting to take out the enemy commander, Hohiro Kurita.
Wait. The same Hohiro that escaped Turtle Bay?
Af. To make matters worse, Osis's Batchal was accepted only after Kurita negotiated special conditions, including an agreement that Volcott would never be the target of further Jaguar attacks, as well as military material, which included Omnimex and elemental suits.
No. Even against freeborns? He could not have been that stupid.
Unfortunately, he was. For his failure and incompetence, he was summarily executed after the battle. Sakan Sarah Weaver has now taken direct control of Beta Galaxy. I know many of you have further questions, but they will have to wait. We have other important matters at hand.
What is next, Star Colonel?
After what we found at the RBD depot and what happened on Volcott, we now know that House Kurita's primary objective is to secure further samples of our advanced technology. But the real threat remains the ISF. As long as they direct the Courchevel militia, they will continue to try and acquire our tech.
What will we do?
Bait the hook. One that is too tempting for the ISF not to come out into the field to oversee the militia directly. With the help of Comstar, we have leaked plans for an unguarded supply and personnel transfer into Courchevel's lucrative mining fields, executed by unarmed Igor cargo haulers. In reality, the 362nd will take position days ahead of the scheduled flight. If the militia go after our cargo carriers, we will spring into action and collapse on them quickly, targeting their leaders.
How do we know the ISF will be there in the field?
Combine Doctrine will often see ISF agents attached to such operations to ensure the cooperation of planetary forces, and to guarantee that the interests of the Combine state are secured by the right people. If the militia strike, the ISF will be there too.
If all goes to plan, the ISF will dispatch a sizable force to try and capture our assets. Each of your stars will be given a theater assignment. If they attack, we will initiate a simultaneous strike and target any command mechs we see. Good luck, everyone. The Igors are in position. Cobalt, Brass, both of you are too far afield. Move up to this position.
Af, Cobalt on the move. Advancing.
All units be advised. A sudden spike electromagnetic signal just appeared on scope. This could be it.
How the hell did Osis allow the Curitans to get the better of him?
And now Wolcott is off limits.
The report mentioned the Genyosha. Yuichi says they are one of the Combine's most elite units.
The Patrol transcripts show Hohiro attempting to play off his forces as great. Dieter was a fool to fall for such an obvious deception, especially after what he himself witnessed when Hohiro escaped Turtle Bay.
Star Colonel, we have contact. They are here.
All stars, advance! Close off their line of escape, quickly.
Militia forces are on us, Star Colonel.
I am engaged as well. Cobalt, my strike star is circling around and cutting off their line of retreat. I need you to draw this fight out long enough for their command lands to enter the fray.
How do we know they will expose themselves? They could be falling back now.
Once we cut off their lines of retreat, they will be forced to commit to the fight. Be ready for them.
Star Captain.
Cobalt, my strike star is in their flank. They are pushing the Curitans towards you.
Detecting more enemy movement coming our way.
This is turning into a gauntlet.
guys, hold here a sec. Don't be mad, but I've added some custom upgrades to our mech sensors and tight beam array.
What? Why? Now is not the time to be field testing pet projects.
But I had to. Those encoded ISF files from before, I've run into a bit of a snag with their encryption. I wrote a program to flag and extract possible encryption keys through our mech's tight beam arrays. If what the Demi-Percenter said was true, their commanders should be carrying the data I need. Just check the scanners, see if it picks anything up.
Scan mode engaged. Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Got a hit. Liam, is this what you need?
Yeah. This looks promising. I'll need to review it back at base.
Looks like all those times breaking into the Kit Commander's chatterweb messages paid off.
Oh, I never stopped. You would not believe some of the stuff I've been able to get my hands on. Even got a few communiques out there waiting for responses.
I cannot wait to hear those stories.
Cobalt, your star is falling out of formation. Get a move on.
Disengaged.
Star Colonel, we have downed a mech with possible ISF ties. Advise.
Forward coordinates data over to the elemental teams. They will investigate behind our advance. We need you on the front.
Acknowledged. Coordinates sent. Moving out. Incoming! Enemy VTOLs!
Cobalt, the Caritans are fully committed now, but still no sign of a command lands. Keep your eyes open for it. Enemy down!
Enemy down.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Cobalt, be advised. Militia ground forces have fallen back into the city. They are using it for cover. Root them out.
Everyone, head on a swivel and check your corners. They want this fight to get up close and personal.
New hostile detected. Enforcer.
they're baited.
The ISF are likely goading them to fight to their death.
You kids have been caused by too many fights with spheroids. This is what a real fight is. In trials against other clans, unless an opponent offers you a job, expect no quarter until there is only one side left standing.
Mech destroyed.
Flip over to scanners for me. The way that group fought, the ISF had to have been close.
Systems offline.
Target down.
Looks like you were right.
Got it.
Jaguar Command, another suspected ISF mech downed, flagging for the elementals.
All hands! Militia forces have advanced up to the package drop site. Move with urgency and deny them our assets.
We better hurry.
Are in sight. Come on, Brass, let us show these Cobalt kids how it is done.
Plenty of glory to be had, Star Captain. Based on what I have seen today, you will need our help to get it.
Be thankful that Ilkon Showers has barred us from trials of grievances, Cobalt. Otherwise, I would fight you over such slander. I see them! Star Colonel, hostiles forming up in a defensive position at the drop site.
What are they up to?
Moving in. be a command lance.
Good. If that is the case, one of them might have what I need.
Component taken out.
Check that lance for data. It must have something I can use.
What are you hoping to find?
I'll explain later if this works. For now, just trust me.
All right. We will scan anything that gets flagged.
Target eliminated.
Okay. Sensors are saying the data pack download is complete.
Good. Hopefully, we won't need this. But better safe than sorry.
Jaguar 1, field is clear. We have another possible mech affiliated with the ISF on site.
Hold on station, Cobalt. Elementals have been dispatched, but they may take some time to get to you. We have multiple mechs flagged across the battlefield. So, hold fast. Once they arrive, you may be relieved. Elementals were dispatched to each of the mechs we suspected of having ties to the ISF. Their mech warriors all committed ritual suicide before capture. The Watch is evaluating everything they can from the wreckage, but so far, they have come up completely empty.
I might have something.
We do not know for sure yet.
Trust me, Jaden. I have something.
Let him speak.
Okay. So, back at the RBD depot, we found encoded transmission packs belonging to the ISF. On my own, I have attempted to chip away at the encryption to see what the data packs contain. But without an encryption key, it is nearly impossible.
And why would you do this? That is not your job. That is what the Watch is for.
Forgive me, Star Colonel, but what I do in my free time is my business. My star took the data packs as a Sorla, and I do not believe the Watch to be capable of this task. They are still freshly formed and often provided inaccurate intel back at Turtle Bay. They seem to be far more focused on recovering materials from the old Intelsar outpost in the periphery than validating intel we find in the field.
Very well. Continue.
We need a key to crack the encoding, so I wrote a program to scan for anything that would fit that description in their mech systems. We got something off our fresh kills before anyone could tamper with the data.
What have you found?
I do not know yet. We were not lucky enough to get a full key, but I think I might have broken enough to backtrack the message to its destination. I need more time to know for sure.
You will get it. I will task the Watch to support you in your efforts. Star Commander Jaden, I am taking direct command of MechWarrior Liam. And I will temporarily assign Alexander Hoy to your star, and he will wait for you in your barracks. So prep and ready yourselves for immediate deployment the second you find anything of value.
Star Colonel. Good job, Liam.
Thanks. Star Commander.
Cobalt, as you know, we believe that the ISF has been coordinating the Courchevel militia's resistance to our occupation. After our last operation, we now believe that we have a lead to find the ISF operatives and the militia's leadership. MechWarrior Liam?
Thank you, Star Colonel. Using data extracted from key mechs in our last engagement, we believe that the ISF has taken up residence here in the northern Lamont Mountains. Courchevel's climate produces near-perpetual salt storms close to its polar caps, normally making human habitation impossible past a certain longitude. During the Star League, a series of climate control towers were installed to regulate the severity of these storms in the north to give mining conglomerates access to the north's natural resources.
That was in the time of the Star League. During the Succession Wars, the towers were destroyed in raids by House Steiner. Those territories are uninhabitable today.
Which is exactly what they wanted us to think. I backtracked the ISF's encrypted messages to this location. Someone is out there, and they have been broadcasting messages around the system.
That does not seem to be a lot to go on.
Unfortunately, this is the best lead we have. MechWarrior Liam will investigate this signal and see what we can find. Cobalt Star, you will act as his escort. This will be a recon and force operation. MechWarrior Liam will be granted special operational control on my authority. You will follow his lead and help him find these cowardly free births once and for all.
Understood, Star Colonel.
Jaguar 1, we are approaching the coordinates now. Still no visual on anything.
Proceed with caution. This salt storm is exceeding our forecasted estimates. At current toxicity levels, your body will not last 30 minutes in the open before you die of asphyxiation.
Good thing we have our mechs then. Jaden, keep it tight and do not allow anyone to fall. I will not have your deaths on my codex. Af. Sorry to have to upstage you on this one, Star Commander.
Oh, please. You are loving this.
Yeah, I kind of am. Contact.
New hostile detected. Grasshopper.
Is that it?
Don't know. It can't be just one of them. Someone's out here.
Scan mode engaged.
Command, coordinates have led us to some sort of navigation buoy. Moving in to investigate.
All right. What now?
Not sure. I wonder. Interesting. Our codes seem to unlock something. Just give me a sec. Got it. This buoy is daisy-chained in a string, and each one guides you to the next stop in the chain. You follow them, find their base. Marking the next waypoint. You should head there now.
Clever, but disgraceful. So much for their code of Bushido.
That is the DCMS. This is the work of the ISF, House Kurita's Security Bureau. I do not believe they hold themselves to the same sense of honor.
Then they are no better than BattleTech and his ilk, skulking in the shadows.
I see buildings. Is this their base?
If it is, where is everyone?
I doubt it. This place is dead.
The coordinates are leading us to that large structure. Huh. This facility is abandoned, but it seems like the ISF are using the tower's terminal as a waypoint in their navigation chain. The signal's so faint I can barely read it. Starting the interface now.
Contact! Liam, hang back.
Neg, we cannot risk them reporting back our presence. Destroy them, quickly.
One enemy mech down. Mech destroyed.
We have target down.
New hostile detected. Vulcan.
Target eliminated.
Destroyed.
Okay, another one down. Setting waypoint to the next one. Move out.
Waypoint received. Forming on you.
Gotta hand it to you, Liam. You really stepped up for this one.
Yeah, surprised even myself. I guess I am finally growing into my namesake.
About time you did. We all reached the end of our ropes with your bitching about it years ago.
Gee, thanks. You know I still have operational command, right?
New hostile detected. Fire starter. Target.
Down they go.
Wimmer agreed with me that the Watch's intelligence throughout this invasion has been spotty at best. Said the group could really use my expertise. Even offered me a transfer to join them.
Wait, are you going to take it?
Yeah, I think so. The amount of shit we've had to sift through due to bad intelligence, I can't stand around and do nothing anymore. Not if I know I can do better.
The Jaguars could use someone who takes these spirited spycraft games seriously. I think you could serve the clan well there.
Yeah.
Reading a small detachment of mechs forming up around the next objective.
Punch through them. The next waypoint is in that tower. We cannot risk them destroying it.
New hostile detected.
We got you, Chalkin.
Punchback.
On location. Patching myself in now.
Liam, I think they are on to us.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Quick draw.
Done! Next waypoint punched in. Book it, people. We cannot allow them to shut us out.
You heard him. Pick up the pace.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target.
Exposed reactor. Explosion imminent.
New hostile detected. Hatchet man. Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Assassin. Target destroyed.
Down they go.
Fuck.
What?
Too late. They destroyed the buoy's transmitter.
Is that it? Is there nothing we can do?
Give me a sec. The transmitter's gone, but the buoy itself is intact. They must need it themselves to navigate through this mess. I can still interface with it manually.
Manually? You mean outside? In this? No! Even you cannot be that crazy.
I have to do it. This is the only chance we have of getting these surats.
What do you want us to do?
Get back and screen this buoy. If a firefight breaks out, I do not want it anywhere near me if I'm out of my mech work.
Target.
We got you. Make it quick.
Taking fire! Get these freeborns off me! Stravak, that was a heavy hit. I think I lost something.
Hostile terminated.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged.
Liam, hurry. Your suit cannot save you out there.
I know. In and out. I promise. Here. Accessing the console now.
Standing by for coordinates.
Come on. Got it. No!
Talk to me. Give me a sit rep.
It's a trap. They have this place pre-sighted for artillery.
Liam, get out of there now!
Jaden. Mia. Run.
not seeing any life signs.
Well, he could have made it out.
Liam? Liam! Respond, damn it!
Liam! Jaden! Go back! We need to save him!
Took a heavy hit there. Ez, you okay?
Yeah, I think.
Stay with me. We are heading back now.
Cockpit has been breached. No chance to use this as shelter.
Nothing more we can do. Fall back.
Scan mode disengaged. Incoming missile. New target.
Going back will only risk drawing more fire to his position. His only hope is for us to break clear and call the cavalry in.
Hostiles dead ahead. Break through them.
Destroy that target.
We hear you. Give me a sit rep.
One MechWarrior down, another took a heavy hit. Unknown number of hostiles with artillery support. We are falling back.
Roger. Dispatching broadsword to the following waypoint. Report when you get on site.
Enemy down!
Component lost, Star Commander.
Jaguar base. We made it to the marked waypoint.
Sit tight. Broadsword will pick up momentarily. We got you.
Star Commander, Ezra is hurt.
Jaden, Liam is still out there.
How is he?
As far as I can tell, he has a fractured arm and multiple broken ribs. Maybe even a punctured lung.
Go and flag a medtech down.
Hey, Moshika.
Jaden. Hold on. Medtechs are on their way.
Don't worry about me. Save Liam.
What happened?
Save your energy, MechWarrior.
It was a trap, Star Colonel. The Caretans had artillery pre-sighted on that buoy.
He's still out there. We need to go back out and get him.
It was always a long shot for Liam to root these snakes out. But they have proven to be much craftier than BattleTech's pirates. With Liam gone, hunting down the ISF is a fool's errand, and it would waste too much material.
No. How can you?
Drop it, MechWarrior. My decision has been made.
Neg! Liam is still out there and he needs us! I will not let you abandon him! I challenge you to a circle of equals.
She has no standing to challenge me. What say you, Star Commander?
Mia is right. Liam could still be alive. And he is our best chance at tracking those two rats down. I challenge. Mia may stand in as my proxy.
So be it.
Heartless bitch!
You think yourself the only one to lose someone? That his life is more important than anyone else? Grow up, girl. You are a clan warrior. And if you show yourself to be anything less, I will dispose of you myself. And that goes for you too. You just lost one MechWarrior to an ambush when we were trying to catch them unaware! And charging in blind while they are on alert will only result in more unnecessary losses. If you are too foolish to see the logic in that, you do not deserve your command. Clean up this mess and get back to work.
Mia.
it! All hands, brace for evasive maneuvers!
Get to your escape pods! Raven! Watch those damn dropships!
It's pretty bad. If you see my father, tell him I made him proud.
This lone fighter sacrificed her life to land a direct hit to the bridge of Clan Wolf's flagship, the Dire Wolf. Among the listed fatalities was our Ilkon, Leo Showers, who was stationed aboard the vessel. The Council has thus ordered for all Blood-Name warriors to be recalled to Stranamekti, to appoint a new Ilkon to lead our invasion. As for all other warriors, you are to stand fast, and will be tasked with securing all that we have laid claim to within the occupation zone. Our trip home will be long. Within only 1 year, we will return. And I promise you, when we do, we will finish the fight that Leo Shower started, sinking our claws deep into the very heart of the great houses.
This time.
Better. Others still shot him as freeborn. Even though Wimmer sanctioned his adoption before her departure, I fear they will never truly accept him.
Jaguar warriors have always been prideful, even with other trueborns.
But it is detrimental. Especially when she is one of the ones piling it on.
I will talk to her.
We'll have to wait. I decoded a message.
You did what now?
Started taking it up after Liam.
I miss him too. What have you learned?
He's here. Just touched down from Idlewind.
Who is here?
Perez.
You need to tell her.
Something tells me she already knows.
Star Commander, gather your star and report to Mission Central. There is work to be done.
Af. Star Colonel.